Let's go through a pretty major event releasing in Modern Warfare 2. It's going to be another haunting event. We haven't seen one since fall of 2021. We'll go through what we're getting here in today's video. Be sure to subscribe for more COD update videos like this. And quick reminder, be sure to join my Discord down below for giveaways to play with me and subscribers. And a lot of you guys are still not claiming my recent COD Point and the Protector Pack giveaway bundles because for whatever reason, I guess no one's responding to me. They don't want to win the giveaway. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop the codes in the Discord chat at some point tomorrow. So if you guys want to get a chance to get those codes, I have some COD Point codes left and the Protector Pack codes there for different platforms. Join the Discord, be there for that, and I will do future giveaways in the Discord as well, so be sure to stick around. We'll be doing a bunch of stuff there in the future, so appreciate that. But first up here, let's go through the information. I want to go through what we saw for past haunting events as well, what rewards we got for, MW19, for Verdansk, for Cold War, and how we could improve for this year, what operators we could see. I want to break down a bunch of stuff here in this video, but first off, where is this coming from? We had code for what was called the Haunting of Saba in MW2 for a while now, and a bunch of leakers like COD Warfare Forum, we talk about this guy a lot on the channel. He says Saba is the code name for Mazrah, so that simply just means Mazrah. So it's going to be the Haunting of Mazrah. That will most likely be the official name there, or they may just call it the Haunting. Whatever it is, it's another haunting style event. I'll put some images up on screen. Very cool stuff here, and this also ties into a bunch of other leaks we've been talking about on the channel about a nighttime version of Mazrah, a nighttime version of DMZ. Modern Warzone tweeted this out here. Data miners have found references to first Rebirth Island, and of course what we're going to be talking about here, a nighttime version of Mazrah in the files for Modern Warfare 2. Now for Rebirth Island here, I think it's already kind of confirmed that it's just going to be for Warzone Mobile, which does kind of suck, but I'm not too mad at that because we do have fun small maps nowadays. I do like Ashika. We're getting another small map releasing very soon, the Vandal map, which we'll talk about in a different video. But, Rebirth Island not returning does suck. Not a big deal to me. But regardless, what we're talking about here is the nighttime version of Mazrah, because this is already a leak that obviously could be cool if in the new update they just all of a sudden had a playlist where it's nighttime Mazrah, and that's pretty much it. But obviously, we're intuitive here. What would a nighttime Mazrah make the most sense for? A haunting Halloween event, you know what I mean? That's where you would see a nighttime map. That's where we saw nighttime Verdansk. The last haunting events we saw, they made the map nighttime. You had zombies there, you had different fog and smoke everywhere, and that was for specifically the event. So I think it's very obvious that that's the case there. And now we also have DMZ in the mix here, which is going to be cool to see how that plays into the haunting event, because before, again, you just had that, haunting playlist on Verdansk. You would, turn into a zombie once you died, and I'll break down what we saw in the past later on in the video. But with DMZ here, are they going to add similar elements? Are we just going to have nighttime Mazrah DMZ, maybe with the AI bots with pumpkin heads instead of like their helmets or whatever, kind of like what we saw with Cold War Zombies, but there's no other real mission. Maybe we have new missions in DMZ that's themed around the haunting Halloween event. Who knows what's going to happen here? I mean, they could really make this a very, very large event with in-depth content, rewards to grind for, a ton of stuff. We'll go through what Cold War did very well. I mean, they had a whole selection of rewards to grind for, free DLC weapons to get as well. So they could either take this to the next level or just do a very bare bones Haunting of Mazrah event where we just have nighttime Mazrah. Maybe we have zombies, which is still cool, some operator bundles, and that's it. That'd be cool, but I feel like everyone loves the haunting event, and they could really take it to the next level, and people would really, really be down for it. So we'll go through more in this video, but first up here, I asked you guys in a previous video what operators you want to see a part of this, Haunting of Mazrah event. We already know for sure we're getting licensed operators for Season 4 and Season 5. This event will be in Season 5, obviously. So a lot of you guys said another Scream operator would be fire this year for Halloween. MW19 Scream operator was fire, so that'd be a good throwback to that past game. I'm definitely down with that as well. Freddy Krueger with his finger blades as a knife skin. That's pretty sick, actually, so I'm down with that too. Was looking forward to John Wick. Of course, John Wick is a whole other topic. We're not getting that for a Halloween event, but I do think in the future we may get some type of John Wick event. They're going to try to make it happen. There have been so many people asking for John Wick, so I think Activision is trying their best there with that. But Michael Myers for Halloween. Fire pick there. Super good. I mean, let me know down below. I saw some comments about the Predator being added to the game. Just let me know other Halloween or scary themed movie characters, scary operator skins you would want to see added to this game for this event. Cool stuff there. And hopefully, again, it's not all just paid operator bundles. We actually get some free operator content because, surprisingly enough, we got a very cool Halloween scary themed operator for free as a pre-order bonus, which I'll talk about in a second. But let's go through here what we saw in the past, because we got a lot of cool content. So first off, for the Haunting of Verdansk, here's what we got. We had Haunted Verdansk, of course, nighttime there. You turn into a zombie when you die. 16 trick-or-treat rewards, new Warzone modes, Zombie Royale there, Nightmare or Nighttime BR, Nighttime Plunder, Gunfight, Halloween Mosh Pit, and some other playlists as well. We got a Texas Chainsaw Massacre bundle, which looks super, super cool. Saw bundle as well. Very, very cool stuff here. And other just general updates, a new weapon and double XP, stuff like that. But overall, we got a good selection of content across the game there. Very cool stuff. I want to go through some more stuff that they did for MP as well, because this is pretty cool. So from gunfight to ground war and everything in between, expect the head of any operator to turn into a jack-o'-lantern upon reaching 3 kills in a single life. This pumpkin head will then be set aflame if the operator reaches 10 kills in a single life, an intimidating sight to go along with a specialist bonus or a high-end kill streak. Don't think of this as just a spooky cosmetic change. These indicators can help you identify operators who need to be smashed before they continue on their kill streak, especially if they are lighting up the lobby both with their flaming pumpkin head and their performance in game. So this is a great example of something I would want to see in MW2 MP. It's not a big deal, it's not a massive change, but it adds to the excitement of MP, of the event overall, where if you just had a Haunting of Mazrah event and you didn't change anything with MP and you're playing the maps, you're playing Farm 18, you're playing Hotel, and everything looks the exact same, but instead you see a bunch of Saw operators running around, it doesn't have character. The event's not going to be as fun, but playing on those MW2 MP maps and seeing this pumpkin head thing where you're on a kill streak and your pumpkin head starts flaming, like, that's cool, that's exciting, that's different, that's fun for the event. And MW19 didn't love the game, not my favorite COD, but they did that well for the event. So I would love for something similar, or maybe just that, to return again from MW2 MP. Now for Cold War here, Cold War is super sick. So here's the roadmap, very cool roadmap here. We had Ghosts of Verdansk, a slight variation on the other one there, but very similar, of course. We had a Nuketown Halloween map, which looks sick. Infected returning, Scream Deathmatch as well, which I'll talk about. We have the Scream operator, Donnie Darko operator too, which is very, very cool. Some weapons, of course, as well. I'll show you guys also the event reward list here. So a bunch of challenges, 50 eliminations while using Ghost Perk and MP, or kill enemies while cloaked in Ether Shroud and zombies, and you would get that calling card there. And that's just an example of all the other rewards you could get, specific challenges to get those, you know, trick-or-treat Halloween rewards there. If you complete all those challenges, you would, of course, unlock that base Alapa weapon, which is sick as well, all free to get. And I feel like Cold War did this Halloween event really well. It made the entire game feel fun, feel interesting, feel like it was a part of the Halloween event. I mean, the different Nuketown map was obviously sick, but even zombies as well, where you had the pumpkin heads on zombies. I want to read through some of these updates here. Obviously, it was rumored that we may be getting zombies here for MW3, an outbreak style of zombies, and Cold War for that Halloween event had a lot of cool zombie changes. So we had jack-o'-lantern drops. Zombies have a chance to drop their new jack-o'-lantern item for additional rewards, including wonder weapons, support weapons, ammo mods, chalices, ether shrouds, and high-level armor. Scare packages during the Haunting event. Scare packages containing high-value rewards will spawn every 5 rounds in round-based maps and even in every outbreak region. Pumpkin heads. Zombies with pumpkin heads appear in all modes. These weak points have low health and can be shot off for essence points. Spooky soundtrack, and a new Halloween in-game music during the Haunting. So I don't know how far they're gonna, you know, take zombies for MW3, but if we do have a Haunting event again, which we're definitely gonna get, and zombies is a part of MW3, and the Haunting event is still around during MW3, that's actually a big caveat there, because they might end the Haunting event right before MW3 comes out. So if that's the case, this is all scrapped. But if it kind of goes into MW3, which it might, since MW3 might release late October, early November, I could see them doing that, and having zombies for MW3 play into this event, I feel like would be very cool and make a lot of sense, honestly. And of course, since Outbreak is the mode that apparently is going to be returning for MW3 here, let's go through what they did for Outbreak for this Haunting event. So we had Hallows Eve Outbreak, new Outbreak mode available during the Haunting. players must survive against increasingly aggressive hordes in a single region for 10 minutes before exfil begins. Difficulty ramps up every 2 minutes, and zombie spawns are constantly at maximum. Zombies are always aware of the squad's location. The order battle is the only available world event, and after 10 minutes, exfil will begin at the location farthest from the squad, that was a fun mode. That was super fun. That actually reinvigorated like my love for Outbreak, because I was always 50-50 about Outbreak. It was fun, but not my favorite mode. But that mode specifically was super intense. I mean, it was a quick match, 10 minutes, got more difficult as every 2 minutes, obviously. Get in, get out, pretty difficult as well. It wasn't too easy. Like, that was a solid mode there. So I would love to see a variation of that return, you know, if we have some type of zombie mode here for this haunting event. And Outbreak Survival mode now available in private and solo matches. So really solid stuff there back with Cold War Zombies, honestly. I mean, they did that event very, very well. And also, what we saw here was very, very cool. For Vanguard, this is a pre-order bonus. You got this operator for, you know, a part of the Halloween event. It wasn't exactly a part of the event, but it was around the same time. That's probably why they made this operator. I mean, this is clearly a Halloween-themed operator, obviously. I mean, it's a skeleton, glowing blue flames in the middle. Very, very cool operator. This was a Vanguard pre-order bonus. So I guess it wasn't exactly free, but it was free if you were going to get Vanguard. And most people at the time were pre-ordering Vanguard because we had some hope that it would be a halfway decent game. Of course it wasn't, but regardless, very, very cool stuff there. I think it was a payable or a bundle you could buy separately as well. But if they do something like this for MW3 where, you know, we have extra content that you're getting for pre-ordering the game that's Halloween themed, I mean, I'm down with that. Imagine like a Halloween themed Price or Soap or Farah or whatever, or Alex, whoever they want to do. Like, that stuff would be pretty cool, although most likely it's going to be separate $20 bundles, let's be real. But, you know, it would be cool to have. And obviously what would be very, very sick is just for once, like an actual free operator skin, like a very cool one too, that if you complete all of the challenges in the Halloween event, you'll actually unlock him. And that's like something to actually grind for, which they've been doing pretty well recently with the mid-season camo challenge events, like grinding for a free camo that looks halfway decent, completing the raid episode 3 and getting a very cool animated camo. That's all free, and that's pretty cool. So I gotta give IW props for finally doing that. But hopefully for the haunting event, which I feel like would probably be the biggest event of the year, having, first of all, a very cool animated mastery Halloween themed camo and another operator to get as well, all Halloween themed, would be just the icing on the cake, and it would be so sick. And it wouldn't redeem them for, you know, the year that we had, which wasn't the best year of Call of Duty, to put it lightly, but it would be very, very cool to see. Now, I would definitely appreciate it. So let me know down below what things do you want to see here for the Haunting of Mazrah in terms of game modes, MP, for, you know, DMZ and Warzone. How are they going to change it? What modes we're going to see? Zombies returning. The Warzone, that classic Zombie Royale Warzone mode, I think is definitely returning for sure. It would be crazy if they didn't bring that back. What else do you want to see in terms of rewards there and other stuff like that? Changes to the game, what operators you want to see that are Halloween themed? Let me know down below, and I'll be sure to update you guys with more stuff on that once we get that. But that's it here for this video. Be sure to subscribe for more COD update videos like this. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.